Hey everyone, Nick again, back to you with Cooking It Real with Nick, where we keep it real and we make some good food. Today I'm gonna make some hot pepper. A little bit about myself. I am married to a Hmong woman. It's been 15 years, we've been together longer than that. And she taught me this little dipping sauce a long time ago, and I think I'm stuck making it for life now. So what we have here is some hot peppers, some chilies, cilantro, some green onions. I like to put a little minced garlic in mine. And you need the lime, some fish sauce, and a little bit of salt. There's so many ways you can do this. You can chop it up. You can use this mortal and pesto. This thing's a choki, I think it's called. Damn, I might be pronouncing that wrong in Hmong, but I forget what this one's called. But this sauce is kind of like a chimichurri, but no olive oil, maybe like a chimichurri's cousin. So we're gonna show you how to cook that today. What I like to do is, I like to mince this up. Like I said, you can use this, pound it down, get it all good. You can use a food processor, mince everything up nice and fine. I just like to chop my chilies by hand. I don't know why, I just like to do it. You can get it as fine as you want. You can also make this dish as spicy as you like. You can add as many peppers as you would like. Another thing to remember is wash your vegetables. They do come from the ground, so you can find these chilies at your grocery store, hopefully. If not, there's a farmer's market around you, hopefully. We usually buy like a 5-gallon bucket of this stuff, and then we just bag it and freeze it for the year. So we always got some hot pepper on hand. Like I said, I'm stuck making this for life now, but that's cool. Like I said, you can get big chunks, small chunks. I like to kind of get in there, chop it up a little bit more. Like I said, this is all washed. Just putting in a little bowl here. I'm gonna make a little bit more because it's the holidays coming up, so we could use this. Like I said, you could put this on any meat, vegetables even. Put it in your damn cereal if you want. I'm just kidding. Don't put it in the cereal. That's funny. It probably still tastes good though. But hey, look at that hat. Skol Vikings. Even though we're not in the playoffs this year. Okay, fast forward a couple minutes. I chopped up all the chilies I wanted. It's quite a bit. It looks spicy though, huh? It looks so good though. All right, I'm gonna do my garlic now. So I buy these things, it's already peeled. Use any garlic you want. I wouldn't use garlic, but some fresh garlic. We're just gonna chop this up. I like to chop this up kind of really fine. But like I said, you could use the food processor. You can do whatever you want to chop this up. I just like to do it by hand. I don't know why, I just do. That's what I do. I like cooking, like in here. I know my knife skills aren't perfect. I ain't no professional chef, so I just like being in the kitchen, trying different things. Feeding my family, feeding my friends. You can see this is real fine. Here we go. Check that out. Oh yeah, that looks good. Let's put that in there. All right, y'all. Green onions are next. We're just gonna chop these up nice and fine. Just like you would do the rest of this dish. You kind of want, kind of same size, but it's all, like I said, it's your kitchen, do what you want. This is what I do. Just chop them. Okay, we'll cut that out. Put that in the bowl there. I guess I could put that in the frame, huh? Next, we got some cilantro. I just took the stems off, washed it. I like to just bunch this up. I like to use the stems and everything. Just chop it up finely. Just get up in there. Be careful, don't cut yourself. I cut myself all the time, so. All right, cilantro going in. Next, I do the limes. I like to do my limes, I don't know, like juice it a little better. You can kind of see it's like, I didn't cut it in half. I kind of cut the edges off because you can get more juice. Look at that. Get all that juice in there. Since it's like I feel like a little bigger batch, I might use 2 limes. Just that sweet, a little sourness. It's gonna be a little salty. So what's up? Kind of see this? Cut just like that. I feel like the juice just comes out more when you do that, from my experience. You don't have to squeeze that hard. Let's just use a little bit more of the water. Not much. Wash your hands. Okay, you want to wash your hands because after touching those peppers, you touch your eye or something else, it's gonna hurt. Okay? Next, fish sauce. Going in. I don't measure. I just put it up in there. Kind of gives it a nice little covering. It might seem like a lot, but it definitely comes out kind of sweet, like slow. So just giving this a good mix. God, look at those colors. So vibrant. Got the garlic, the Thai chilies in there, the cilantro, green onions, the limes. Ooh, this looks spicy. So just make sure you might not have nothing to do tomorrow if you eat this. No, I'm just playing, but eat at your own risk, you know. But I'm just gonna add a little more fish sauce, not too much. And I like to add a little salt. I know the fish sauce is salty, but I think it's needed. A little salt, not too much. The last step I do is I'll add just a little bit of water, tap water, whatever water you got. It kind of dilutes it, makes it not so strong, but not a lot, just a little bit. And this is looking good. Like I said, this is really good with like steak, pork belly, some rice, oof, bacon, whatever meat you want and vegetables. This is gonna be good. Finished product. We got some pepper for a couple days. All right, we're gonna try this this nice hot pepper I made, but we're gonna try it with some pork belly. Best stuff. Just get a little bit on a spoon. Get all that juice on there. All right, cheers. Go. Citrusy, spicy, salty. I can't just eat one piece of pork belly. Here's another one. Let's get spicy. Here we go. Another piece. Not good. Got some more here. I'm gonna finish eating. All right, well, that's my version of some hot pepper that my wife taught me a long time ago. And like I said, I'm stuck making this, so it's not hard, it's easy. Like I said, it goes on a lot of things. If you don't want it that spicy, use less peppers. This is Nick with Cooking It Real with Nick. Subscribe and like if you want to see more.